We humans are storytellers. We always have been, and we always will be. Our brains love stories. They help us to make sense of the world around us. And throughout history, stories have had the power to inspire people to come together and fight for a better world. Stories can be a powerful tool for social change. When someone tells a story, they're not just sharing information. They're also sharing their emotions and their perspective on the world. This can help to create empathy and understanding between people, which is essential for building relationships and creating change. Stories can also be a way to challenge the status quo and to hold those in power accountable. By sharing stories of injustice and inequality, people can raise awareness of these issues and inspire others to take action. Throughout history, there have been many examples of people using stories to create social change. Let's look at a few. The civil rights movement in the United States was, among other things, a storytelling movement. The activists who led this movement understood the power of narrative, and they used it to great effect. For example, the story of Rosa Parks refusing to give up her seat on a bus to a white man was a key moment in the movement. By sharing her story, the activists were able to show the world the realities of racial segregation and the way it affected ordinary people. This helped to build support for the movement and inspire people to take action. Similarly, the story of Ruby Bridges, a 6-year-old black girl who integrated an all-white elementary school in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1960, became a powerful symbol of the struggle for racial equality. The images of Ruby being escorted into school by federal marshals, while white parents and children protested outside, were broadcast around the country and around the world. This helped to raise awareness of the brutal realities of racism and to put pressure on the government to end segregation in schools. The women's suffrage movement was another movement that used storytelling to great effect. Suffragists would often tell the story of how women had been denied the right to vote, even though they were equal citizens in every other respect. They would also tell stories of the many hardships and discrimination that women faced because of their gender. These stories helped to create empathy and understanding among the general public and to build support for the cause. Today, there are many social movements that are using storytelling to create change. Black Lives Matter movement, for example, has used stories of police brutality and racial injustice to raise awareness and to spark dialogue. Similarly, the #MeToo movement has used stories of sexual harassment and assault to give voice to survivors and to hold perpetrators accountable. One thing that we can all do to support social movements and to drive positive change in the world is to listen to and share stories. When we listen to stories, we learn about the experiences of others. We gain empathy and understanding. And when we share stories, we can help to create empathy and understanding in others. It's important to listen to stories from a variety of perspectives so that we can get a well-rounded understanding of an issue. It's also important to be respectful when listening to stories, especially when they are stories of trauma or injustice. When we share stories, it's important to do so in a way that is sensitive and that gives voice to the people who are affected by these issues. When stories are shared and heard, empathy and understanding grow. We need to listen to stories in order to learn, to understand, and to grow. So let's take the time to listen to the stories of those around us. And let's be sensitive and empathetic when we share stories. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also check out our other videos, which we think you might like.